Okay, it's like 8:30. We're trying to work on getting a fire so we can make some kebabs right here at the Sam Houston National Forest, using an entrenching tool to give us a little pit so we can put a fire. Okay, so let you know how that's going in a while. All right, success. I just was desperate to get it going quick. Didn't have no lighter fluid, and looked like the Dr. Pepper box worked. But yeah, just that, and that was it. I just lit that. I made a pretty good fire starter. I don't know. All right, so come back. All right, so we got Jonah in a tent over there. He's actually staying in it. Okay, got some nice brewing up here. Okay, more than just a fire. I'll show you guys. I put some wood there, so we'll see that in a minute. Okay, we did dig out that fire pit. I think that's the funnest thing. I used to love that in Scouts, digging out a fire pit. There's a pile of sand with a shovel in it in case we want to put out fire. So here we go. Looking good. We're setting up tent still. We got the toilet up, the facilities. All right, I can't believe Jonah's staying in that tent. This is a dog tent from Five Below, and it was a hassle to put up. He said it was a bit of a hassle to put up, but he seems to like it. We were putting his dog sleeping bag from Five Below in there too. Ooh, nice dog sleeping bag.
We're having cheese for breakfast.
So I'm in this Magellan 8-man tent. It's like this tunnel tent. Got my son sleeping on the ground over there, but we got 2 cots and we got the dog inside his dog tent that we got from Five Below. A $5 dog tent. He actually likes it. I didn't think he was gonna stay in there. And in there he has his dog sleeping bag. So I'll get closer later and show him to you. Alright. So those at Sam's I bought these like rolls of firewood that are, well, one's in the bag over there, and it's I'll explain this in a minute. It's wrapped in like cellophane wrap, and the top is stapled with like a piece of scrap webbing. So I felt bad about just burning a piece of webbing. I mean, first of all, it's just plastic, and second of all, I could use that webbing. So I pull out my Wallace Knife Works knife, not sponsored, and I try to pry out the staple, and a little chunk of my that knife was pretty sharp. I didn't even feel it. Actually, I thought I was fine until I saw a flap on my skin, like almost severed off. So I would open my hand here, but it's full of blood, and I don't know if YouTube would demonetize me, but I got it wrapped up. Okay, and I guess if I don't bleed through or pass out from lack of blood loss or something, not lack of blood loss, but from blood loss, I guess. Anyways, the scene here did look like an Armor 3 video with the bloody gauzes everywhere. Right, Juan? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, Army 3 would have had.
Huh?
Army 3 would have had a lot more. A lot worse.
I had at least 2 or 3.
And they would have been on the ground.
They were. You just see it.
No.
All right.
I was focusing on you and around us. Make sure there's something else bad didn't happen.
All right. So, learn from my mistake. Trying to pry off the staples to save a strap on a piece of wood is not worth it. I was so upset that I just don't want to throw it in there. So the strap's already gone. All right. It's kind of cool out here. I'm wearing the Swedish Army black. Where's the patch? I have a Swedish patch. There we go. It's a black Swedish Army jacket. I got the hoodie. Actually, it's one I bought in Santa Barbara when I was on the Santa Barbara Pier. And then I just want to show you Jonah. He stays there like quietly. I didn't realize he was gonna like that tent so much. He stays there patiently. I thought he was gonna try to rip out of it or something. It's from Five Below. I heard it was a little hassle to put it up. I didn't put it up, but I mean, it's pretty nice. It keeps him contained. We don't even have to put him on a cord or anything. He just stays in there. All right, so we got the fire still going. It was pretty cold. Had a bit of an injury. It's okay now. I think it will grow back. And we're gonna get the sausage and egg going. I did want to talk about this Magellan tent though. It's one of those like tube tents where you got like these hoops, like a I don't know if they call them hoop tent, tube tent. I forgot. I have to look it up, but it is a Magellan, which is written right there, right? And one thing that stuck out to me was that when I'm inside, I could tell that this stuff is seam tape. Like, let me see if I can pull something here. I'm gonna show you. Look at this. That's seam tape. So this is not like your ordinary Walmart tent. Usually you gotta fix those up yourself. Like put that sealant on where the seams are, where the stitching is. So this one already, like, to me, I think it's gonna be quality. I don't think, well, I haven't put it through a rainstorm or anything, but judging from that, I think they're taking the waterproof quality on there pretty serious, at least for the seams. So that should really help. So I think I scored a good score on this tent. It was a bit pricey. I'm trying to remember what I spent. I think it was a couple hundred or close to it. But it was fairly easy to put up. I had to learn it because I never put up a tent like that before. But seeing that seam tape was pretty good. I think I got a deal on that. We're gathering firewood now. This is what I really love about the National Forest. I mean, digging the holes to make your campfire. Heck, I guess you can make a latrine out here too if you want to. But they let you dig and get wood, whatever. Here we're picking up a lot of wood. There's even a down little tree over there. I might start chopping out with the axe, bring what I can. But we're collecting just little scraps of wood we can find here. There's plenty. I thought it was gonna be over, used. Like everybody's gonna use all the wood up already. But like I said, I think it's because it's not hunting season, and this is the hunter camp area. But yeah, that's a good piece of wood right there. You could cut stuff only if it's down, like it's dead. You just can't cut the living stuff. But that's the great thing about being in the National Forest. So we're here. We're gonna be collecting wood, and so this is kind of the experience you don't get at the state parks. All right, so I got this bag on Amazon. Okay, they have some that are just wrap around, but I found this one was actually like a little box, like a canvas box for firewood. Okay, our camp is back there. So we're still finding firewood and we're collecting it and putting it in here. Just walking around with this. All right, caught quite a bit. We're gonna throw it in the fire. Guess the fire's dying down, so I gotta put some little stuff, and then we'll put the bigger ones. Fix up in a minute. All right, we got it going just with wood from the forest. I recommend that bag. It's just a wax canvas a firewood holder or something like that. So we're able to haul quite a bit with that from the forest. sausage and egg taco, coffee, plenty of firewood. Didn't even have to go to get firewood anywhere, which would have been a bit of a drive anyways. Plenty back in there. Now if you're out here, I wouldn't go in the woods to Kelly Ponds area, or the Kelly's Pond area, because last time I was back there, all I found was toilet paper all over the place. It looked like it was being dug up from the ground, like it was like overused, and there was no wood. I couldn't find any wood. Here's plenty. Just a different area of the forest. All right, going for a little. There's the camp right there. We're going for a little roadside walk. Give the dog some walking time. Okay, going for a morning walk. Okay. Got my selfie stick somewhere. I gotta pull it out. Right now I'm just using my arm. It's really desolate out here. I rarely see a car come through here. Last time I was here, it was like maybe one car went by. This time maybe 3, like since I've been here. All right, we're gonna go explore down there, see what other hunters camps there are. All right, so I'm trying to get all the egg out of the skillet now. When I was a kid in scouts, this is what the scoutmasters used to do. They used to just stick some water in there, boil it, scrape everything off, then let it dry with the heat of the fire again. Probably in the metal tool, I don't know. Not sure if that's good for the cast iron or not. I don't know, they steal it all the time, so I'm gonna try to see how easy it is to get the egg off. Can't tell right now yet, but I haven't really heated it up too much. I just got the fire going again. All right, getting a little sunny out here. Actually getting a little warm. I had to open up the shirt. It was super cold last night. It was like in the 40s, but it felt really, really cold. These sleeping bags, they said they went down to 30s. Were not good enough. I guess the people who say that their rating system's not spot on or correct. And I was putting I actually have a bunch of camouflage hats at home, like jungle caps, my favorite. Different camouflage patterns. I just do a random. I go to random.org and I pick a random one. But I want to show you some. Just happen to have in my pocket. I know I usually have a camo one, but those are bone-in hot wings. Okay, and I got that from when I went to I think it's called the Anchor Bar, which is it was in Buffalo, New York, the first original place that started serving the buffalo hot wing. Okay, so for my travels, kind of interesting because last time I was here I was wearing my Canadian one. I was all the same trip. I went to Buffalo, New York, Falls in Canada, and I went back to Canada, see Niagara Falls. All right, so it looked like it was working. I mean, I kind of wiped it down and most of the egg came off, but it wasn't really boiling, so I needed it closer to the fire. So I took off the legs. You can see them over there. Got it right on there, so I need to get that water boiling, I think. This is actually a cast iron grill grate that Ozark Trail is selling right now, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. I mean, if I had to stay here, I could probably fit steaks, fish, whatever on there. I mean, and with the pit fire like that, a hole in the ground, like I can get that right across there even without the legs. You can remove the legs, so I think that was pretty good.